Hi everyone, this is Amanita. Welcome to this pick a card reading. So this is actually a pick a deck reading. These are 3 tarot decks, so you can choose which one is calling to you for which pile you will be doing today. The first one is the Unicorn Tarot, the second one is Dark Goddess Tarot, and this third one is Dream Enchantress Tarot. So I'm going to actually show you some cards from each of the decks so you can make your decision for what kind of art style you like, and then you can go ahead and go to your pile for whichever one's calling to you. Here's Dark Goddess. All the timestamps, of course, are in the description as well. These are all different Dark Goddesses in this deck. So you can go ahead and make your choice here. That's pile 2, and here's pile 3 with the Dream Enchantress. Okay, so also, of course, all the links to everything that I'm using is going to be in the description as well if you like anything, any of the decks that I'll be using. And I'll see you guys in your pile. Hello, those of you who chose this Unicorn Tarot. So I guess we're in the unicorn mood today. So for this reading, this is just going to be some really general guidance right now for you. I'm going to pull a card for what you should do more of, what you should do less of, and then what you should keep the same right now. So we're in Virgo season right now, and you know, Virgo knows how to get things done well, efficiently, doesn't waste time. So we're gonna really get into the micromanaging details of what to do more of, what to do less of, and what to keep the same, like what to keep doing the same, okay? Okay, it's gonna be like that. So this is what you should do more, what you should do more of. So we got the 5 of Swords here for what you should do more of. So this is just kind of the idea of some people you just gotta let win, and sometimes you gotta be the loser, or sometimes you do need to kind of have a debate with someone. Like you might, if you're someone who doesn't like to have someone lose, sometimes you gotta accept that there is gonna be a loser here. So there is some sort of like conflict that needs to occur. What you should do less of. So the 6 of Rods of what you should do less of, this is kind of someone being on their high horse. So what you should do more of is let other people win. Even if you're the winner, you should, you know, let other people be the winner sometimes. And what you should be doing the same amount of right now is the 10 of Rods. So I'm feeling like you do need to be humble right now. In general, you need to keep kind of working at what you're working at. You need to carry the load a little longer right now. But, you know, you need to let other people feel good about themselves, even though you might feel like you're putting a lot of work in and trying to make things happen right now. On the bottom of the deck, we have 3 of Swords. So yes, what you should do more of. Again, that comes in with that kind of hurt and that pain, and you need to kind of let that be there. I think also if you are doing like really well and you're really accomplished right now, you need to like just let people be jealous of you, even if people are upset that you're doing well. Just kind of remain humble and take responsibility like you've been doing. On the bottom, we have the Star as well, so keep having hope. You know, you're not going to have to carry this load forever, and you are going to find a place where you're going to have more supportive people around you, but right now this is just the circumstance of where you're at. So now we're going to pull some oracle cards. I'm going to pull from Beyond Lemuria for some guidance for you right now. If the Six of Rods is someone else that is getting all the attention, as you know, this is a general reading, then this is like you should stop giving other people so much attention, and you should really remain to focus on your own responsibilities right now. Let other people, let other people mess up their own life, basically, if that is resonating for anyone. Like, you don't need to fix everyone's life too along with yours. You really, well, this is whatever is your purpose, okay? So whatever's your purpose, you do need to bear the burden of it. So we have the life force energy coming out as the guidance. So making sure to take time to recharge yourself. Here's what this card looks like. Not blurry back there. With the life force energy, this is about doing what fulfills you. So it may be a hard burden to carry, it like a hard service for you, but it is very healing to yourself and other people. So you do need to put in the work for healing to occur too. So if you have been avoiding any conflicts with people, those kind of do need to happen so that they can be resolved. But you need to do what really fulfills you right now. And I'm going to pull another card here. Take yourself lightly, this says. Your playful spirit is bursting at the seams, ready to laugh, create, and explore. If you give your childlike essence permission, what delightful shenanigans might ensue. Angels fly because they take themselves lightly. So get tickled by the divine comedy of life. So in terms of what you need to do more of, being the Five of Swords and the Three of Swords, whatever conflicts are happening in your life, or people where it's like a situation where there has to be a winner and there has to be a loser, take it lightly. Take it kind of, as a joke. That's kind of funny that there even is this conflict to begin with. Don't feel like you need to dominate anyone or win any battle or anything. It is a time to just kind of be in this light and play-hearted sort of spirit. Even though, of course, at the same time, you do need to carry this burden. But while you're doing it, while you're carrying such a heavy burden, take yourself lightly. On the bottom of the deck is the Blessed Unrest. Even in moments of dissatisfaction, be grateful that your preferred experience is being highlighted in your awareness. Elevate above a loud crowd of possibilities. Now your desire is undeniable, so you can move more powerfully in the direction of your dreams. And with that coming out, oops. This is being grateful even for conflicts happening, even for all that's going on. The fact that you know what is worth carrying the weight for. And I'm going to pull you one final card too. And we'll look at this all overall. And it is kind of funny that it's blessed unrest when we have the star and the 10 of rods, which is, you know, being blessed and then being very unrested. And you need to keep being blessedly unrested. So you may feel dissatisfied, but that, you know, you need to be in that situation. But find gratitude for that. And this is helping you to move more powerfully in the direction of your dreams. We have Gaia here. The frequency of Gaia reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another, just as we are our great mother into the universe that birthed us all. And with this coming out, this is just like seeing other people's faults, like kind of taking yourself and other people lightly. Like, we're all human and we all got issues. No one needs to be on a high horse here. Take yourself and others lightly if you're dealing with people who are kind of wanting to be the winner. If this isn't you, take them very lightly here. And on the bottom of this deck we have romantic love. The frequency of romantic love supports our journey to feel whole and complete through the experience and reflection of a conscious lover. And with that coming out, romantic love, if this is a situation regarding another person here, this is just kind of telling you to also see that this person is like yourself in a way, to see like that you guys are both human, that you guys are both alive, that you guys both have the spark of life within you. To not like very much like look at all the negative things about them, but to see them as a reflection of yourself too. And you know, like we have this being the what you should do less of is getting off your kind of high horse here and wanting everyone to see where you're coming from, just seeing where other people are coming from, and you know, maybe admitting where you're wrong and where they're wrong, kind of having a nice discussion with each other instead of like an argument. I mean, there's gonna be hurt there, but there's kind of like a very honest conversation and conflict that does need to happen. Like, you gotta admit where you're wrong too. And with this coming through, if this is a lover experience where this person is just kind of being unconscious about things, you just need to continue going on your way here. Let this happen, take it lightly, give it some time. And just know that you're loved, even if you are experiencing the conflict. With life force energy, making sure that you're doing things which really fulfill you, making the sacrifices that are worth your sacrifice. So let's pull one final card to close out your reading. Okay, we've got Beyond the Mind here as number 20. So coming out with what you should do more of, this is about going beyond the mind is what this is really telling you here. What you should do more of is go beyond these little conflicts, these little mental kind of conflicts. What you should do less of, getting off your high horse, you know, just go beyond the mind, go beyond winning or losing and all that stuff. And just keeping the same is being in this blessed unrest place where your desire is undeniable and you're moving powerfully towards the direction of your dreams. You're elevating above this, above the mind here, and be grateful, being grateful for what you have and what you have got going on for you. So thank you everyone for watching. I hope this was helpful for you, you can leave a comment below, and I'll see you in my next video. Hello everyone who chose the second pile Dark Goddess Tarot. So for this reading, I'm going to be pulling first a card for what you need to do more of, and then one for what you need to do less of, and then one for what you should keep doing the same amount of. My cloth is going everywhere. So since this is Virgo season, that is why I'm doing the reading in this way. Getting our life in order, getting those details and those practicalities right, time management, micromanaging our life. This card is, for some reason, out. Durga here is making an appearance, which is a very courageous warrior goddess is coming out for you, which is about rising above any obstacles in your life. So we're gonna pull a card for what you gotta do more of first, less of, and then the same, okay? So what you should do more of, we got She Who Watches, the King of Pentacles. So this is about being grounded. This is about taking care of your responsibilities, work, health, money, career, being embodied, being grounded, being very connected with the earth, taking things very slow, but directing from there, that kind of long-term goals, long-term planning. This is what you need to do less of. This is overthinking. You need to do less overthinking. Right now, as I make this video, Mercury is exalted in the sign of Virgo, the intellect, the planet of intellect, but Mars, the planet of the war god, he is also in Virgo, and that can really create some overthinking before, you know, trying to get over the details too much before you take action. So stop thinking so much. And also with this being the Ten of Swords, this kind of requires for acceptance and surrender too, because there must be, at some point, things have gotten to a stage where they really can't get worse, and there's really no need to worry about it anymore. You just need to take things where they're at from here. The Ten of Swords actually a better of the Swords cards to me, because that's kind of like, it just can't get worse. All the cards are out on the table. You're seeing things as they are, so don't worry about it. And what we've got for what you should keep doing is the Eight of Air, and on the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Air. So I'm feeling like right now you really need to be crafty. You need to keep being crafty, keep working with what you've got within the realm of actually being limited. Like, work with the resources that you have and where you found yourself already. And on the bottom of here is Tefnut, which is the moisture, and Sedna. So this is about taking your kind of life in a different direction at this point, because you may feel like in the past you've made some mistakes. Don't worry about, I mean, easier said than done, about like, don't worry about the past. The Six of Water, what you should do less of, stop thinking so much about the past and really focus on moving towards where you want to see yourself long term, making long-term decisions, making grounded decisions, making practical decisions without overthinking it and regretting the past and what decisions you've already made. Work with what you've got. Work within the frameworks that you have right now. Be crafty. You know, continue to also move beyond these limitations and continue to not avoid what you need to be doing, the 7 and the 8 of air. Don't avoid what needs to be done here. Definitely look over the practicalities. Make smart life, money, resource, business decisions. And move away from the past. Move away from what you have, the way you've been doing things, and investing in that. Move beyond the limitations one step at a time. Don't avoid what needs to be done. Stop thinking about the past so much here. And we have 2 8s, and 8 is a number about where you do have to put in work, but it's also a number of infinity. So this is about making, like, having your life be going in a way, doing things in a way that is gonna be infinite, like long term, like it's gonna be satisfying. You're not gonna need to worry. You can only move forward from here, just leaving stuff behind, leaving behind past investments, because you're kind of seeing where things have been and seeing where things are going with she who watches. So let's pull a card for guidance. We have Magic Nation. There's no limit to your creative brilliance. With a simple brushstroke of your Magic Nation, envision your life the way you dream it would be, and your loved ones as their most resilient selves. Delight as your up-leveled internal reality manifests sumptuously in your outer world. So with that saying, including other people too, that really does bring in the King of Pentacles kind of energy. Like, this isn't about you, like this is about your whole home, your whole family, your whole life. So this is definitely about leaving behind an old way of living. It's just not working out anymore. Time to visualize a new way of being, move beyond where you're at right now, and not limiting yourself in that regard. I'm going to pull you another card. Yes, not limiting to yourself, as it says. There's no limit to your creative brilliance, and that's about being clever. Like, what do you want in your life? And let's pull a card from Sacred Geometry. We have Delight. Again, with the, manifesting your dream life, basically. What brings you delight? What do you want to see? Focus your energy and attention on that, and not what is feeling limiting to you. The frequency of delight supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. The more delight we feel, the more delight we evoke in others. And with the She Who Watches too, you will see other people. Don't get caught in other people's dramas. Be that embodiment of the delight for yourself and other people, to uplift yourself and others around you, to help us all move on from the past. On the bottom of the deck, we have Merkaba. So this is really about, creating things for yourself. Don't limit yourself. Imagine great things and take the practical steps. Move away from what's limiting you. Detach from your investments in the past. And about, speaking of infinity too, like we have Tefnut here with holding the Ankh. So this is thinking very like long term, like beyond this life, like beyond this physical existence, like what has been and what is to come in the future, and your children's children even. Like, this is thinking long term. That doesn't have to be like if you're not planning on having kids, but thinking long term. Merkaba supports our ability to use our consciousness to transfer its other layers of reality and dimensions. It activates our access to the Akasha's Akashic inheritance, as well as merging the totality of our experiences into the present to serve our highest purpose. So essentially, yes, this is about creating the life that you want to create, using your skills, using your manifestation power, using your visualization. And I'm going to pull a card from the Beyond Lemuria deck. A song just came in my head where she says, "A tear for every drop of rain." Something about being like lonely and sad or something, but it's time to walk away from those feelings. If you are feeling like sad or lonely, the sound of the universe comes in. Yes, focus here, attune your mind and your thoughts to, things that delight you, not the past, not things from the past. But the sound of the universe too, you can listen to mantras, you can chant mantras, you can, listen to sacred sounds, you can listen to certain frequencies and all that as well. Just doing what you enjoy, listening to music you like. This is just kind of about like raising your frequency, doing what you like to do, moving beyond limitations. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Internal Explorer, card number 32. And seeing her crown chakra as well. This, to me, still, this is about going into your internal landscapes, seeing what really matters to you, what you really love to do, and then creating that in the world, and just going beyond the current scope of problems you have and thinking, on a cosmic kind of level, like, receiving those transmissions like from your higher self of what you really want to do. And with Internal Explorer too, I think of Internet Explorer, and so it makes me think maybe you want to create a vision board on Pinterest, or you want to get some inspiration from other people. That's something that you can do. So I'm going to pull one more card to finish out our reading here. So having the sound of the universe, going within, and reattuning yourself, finding yourself in that place of the here and now, and just taking some time to yourself, I think, getting away from other people. And there's no limit to your creative brilliance, so just believe that, you can create whatever you wish to create. So I'm going to pull one more card so you can close up your reading. We have lucid living coming out. Ask yourself, am I dreaming right now? And the answer is yes, you're dreaming all the time, whether you're awake or asleep. With this awareness, identify the ways in which you will fly, expand, and explore your unlimited nature while sleeping and dreaming. So come back into that state throughout your days, throughout your weeks and all that, of just awareness, and how can you spice things up right now? How can you move beyond this limitation, how you're feeling? What magic can you create right now? This is bringing more magic into your life, and kind of you're manifesting that around you. Explore your unlimited nature with the Internal Explorer back there. And so yeah, living lucidly. It is time to live lucidly. Tune into the universe. Get all your magic. Ground yourself in the here and now. All that stuff. On the bottom of the deck, I just wanted to finish out with the bottom of the deck. I'll have what I'm having. It says, there's no need to try to manipulate the universe into giving you something you don't have, because the truth is, you already have everything. It may simply be tucked away. The trick is fine-tuning your awareness to remember what you already have. And like I was saying, fine-tuning with the sound of the universe, the internal explorer, the delight. This is all within you, and this is all about embodying that and living your life based off of that, and not investing in the things which don't serve you. And with the with this is continuing to to not think, like, try to manipulate the universe with the Seven of Swords and the Eight, thinking that you don't already have it and feeling like limited and feeling lack. The trick, be clever here with the Seven of Swords. Keep doing that fine-tuning with the sound of the universe. Remember that what you want, you already have. You're not limited. You already have it. And so that is your reading, everyone. You can check out my Etsy account. I have personal readings on there. I also have decks and all that kind of stuff if you're into tarot and oracle, and I sell crystals, so check it out in the description, and I'll see you in my next video. Hello everyone who chose this third pile. This is the Dream Enchantress Tarot. So I'm going to be pulling 3 cards for you right now. The first card is going to be what you need to do more of, what you need to do less of for the second card, and the third card is what you need to keep doing the same amount of. So the reason I'm doing this spread is because this is Virgo season when I'm recording this, and that is all about getting your life in order. The party's over, Leo season's over, it's time for the cleanup crew. We gotta get our act together. We gotta make sure we're not doing, we're managing our life well, our daily routines and our tasks well. So for what you need to do more of here is this is about having hope. And another thing with the star card coming out for what you need to do more of, I'm feeling like going outside, actually getting out in nature, doing kind of healing practices. Also, you know, if you're into astrology or astronomy or just connecting more with the natural world is coming through. This comes through for me just because I am an astrologer, so that is why I think of that immediately. And also this is about doing things that you love, like wishing upon a star. So just having hope, inspiration. What you need to do less of, it's the Two of Swords, so this is kind of wavering back and forth here with the Two of Swords, kind of indecisive energy, kind of at a standstill. And what you should keep doing the same amount of, this is the Five of Pentacles. Very interesting image for the Five of Pentacles. This is like having your whole physical reality around you change, like being shocked. Like, to me, these girls look completely shocked at what is occurring right here. So for what you should keep doing is keep being amazed by the universe, basically. Keep being amazed by what's going on, by the magic, the stars, the profoundness, the mystery, the incomprehensible. But this is about kind of being in a place where you're not familiar with. On the bottom of here, Wheel of Fortune, this is change coming in, new directions for what to do more of. So allowing those changes to happen and having hope that things aren't going to be the same as they've been. And also, since this is the star, this comes out as guidance, following your inner guidance, your inner compass, or maybe, you know, following outer signs and symbols that you're receiving. On the bottom of here, this is Six of Cups, and this is kind of about being very comfortable or being nostalgic. So, well everyone, looks like my camera just died, so we're gonna continue your reading on my phone. And alright, moving on. So what you should do less of, this is being very comfortable and also really kind of going over the past again and again, being the Six of Cups. But she's just really enjoying herself. She's feeling really comfortable. She's inner comfort zone, nostalgia type of thing. And with this Wheel of Fortune right here coming out as what needs to be done more of, this is definitely about changing up your life, following the new directions, following the new hopes and wishes and dreams, and being uncomfortable in your physical reality, being like, I don't know what's going on, this is crazy. And let's see what's on the bottom of here as well. Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is about slowly making your way on a journey. So continue to go on your journey, do your work. If this is about career, this can be a change of career too, but switching up your work, switching up your daily life, switching up your daily routines, maybe what you eat, what you do every day, your routines, your lifestyle. So that is the earth element here. So let's pull a card from the Awakened Dreamer Oracle. And this is, you're definitely a dreamer if you're on this pile, because this is the Dream Enchantress Tarot, and this is the Awakened Dreamer Oracle. I didn't even think about that, by the way, but pull a card for guidance for you. Swim with your inner mermaid / merman. There's a treasure chest waiting at the bottom of your inner ocean. Trust your inner mer being to guide you into the depths of the opportunity that beckons. You have what it takes to skillfully surf your waves of your greatest passion and feel your most vibrant feelings. So with that, you might be going in a direction, since you're very unsure and it's unknown. It might require, like, you might be really bad at it at first, but you need to just keep making those steps and going after it and being disciplined, doing what you need to do every day to learn, even learning from someone else, or like have someone else show you, seeking out another person here. That could be helpful, like someone who can kind of show you the way type of thing. But yes, trust your inner mer being to guide you. She's on the sailboat right here. She's on the ocean and the seas of the emotions and the subconscious mind. So you're just kind of really being guided here. You got to follow that, not think about it and stay comfortable too much, and just keep going. Keep going, even if you're unsure what's going on. I'm gonna pull a card from the Sacred Geometry. And with the Wheel of Fortune, and it says swim with your inner mermaid / merman, like she is sailing with them. They're in the ocean. And the treasure chest is right underneath her. She's skillfully surfing the waves of her greatest passion, of what inspires her. All about, navigating that. So we have the throat chakra. Supports our self-expression and our sense of peace and balance. So it might also be time to learn something new. I just thought for some of you, so that you, like, learning a new artistic endeavor or business endeavor, work endeavor, being trained in something like that may resonate for some of you. Finding more ways to express yourself, just doing what you really love in general. This is about self-expression, and that brings you that sense of peace and balance, so that you can, like, skillfully surf the waves when you're in a more peaceful and balanced place. On the top of the deck, we have compassion. The frequency of compassion supports our ability to stand by others without judgment and be the divine mediator between heaven and earth, spirit and matter, so that unconditional love can flow from source through our hearts into the world. And this is about whatever this self-expression is that you're doing. This is about giving back to other people then, in a way. This is compassion towards yourself too. Compassion towards other people should be what inspires your actions. And since this is like, I'm feeling like you kind of, your self-expression or your voice or whatever it is you're doing, being like a channel of compassion, like kind of bridging spirit and matter, getting to the heart of the matter, being like a divine mediator with the throat chakra. So this is like kind of really creating in a way, like really expressing something, not overthinking it, just taking the steps and moving forward. And even if you suck, it's okay if you suck. You got to look at it differently. I'm pulling a card from the Beyond of Maria. Starseed Elemental. I think this is about being your crazy, unique self. Connecting with the stars too, that comes through. Expanding your mind. On the bottom of the deck we have the sacral. So this is all about self-expression and creativity. The core of creation. Using your creative power, using your creative potential, your creative ability to compassionately create. Starseed Elemental. I'm going to read that card to you, card 45. This is all about children as teachers, fun, lightheartedness, joy, laughter, newly incarnated souls, the child within, maintaining an inquisitive perspective, wonder, and imagination, which does really come through with this star card, being that hope and healing and joy and wonder and imagination. And this is very wondrous and imaginative, connecting with the child within and allowing it to express. With the swim with your inner mermaid / merman, that can be about your inner child too. Bring a sense of play, lightness, or spontaneity in your life. Be inspired by children or your inner child. You are encouraged to add inquisitiveness, fun, and laughter to your reality. This card may signify the presence of a child in your life. Spending time with children will help you experience the world from a fresh perspective, to see them as the inspiring teachers they are. So that can be literal for some of you too, with the children. Like some of you are like having a child and it's going to completely change your life in the best way possible. This is about swimming with, merging with, and not separate. And you have extreme presence. Soak up the resplendent beauty of the unrepeatable moment you find yourself in now. There are billions of tiny and grand miracles conspiring together to make this holy instant happen for you. Don't miss a speck of this life-giving nectar. And with that coming through, you know, with the star and everything, this is just about the beauty and the magic of right now, of just, yes, soaking up the divine nectar, like realizing how amazing this moment is that you are in right in this very moment of there's trillions of cells in your body vibrating and all this stuff, just exploring that mystery, that wonder, and expressing that inner child, being in that innocent place of wonder and amazement and this magical moment that is right now. So I'm going to pull you one more card to close out your message. To you from you. No teacher, preacher, parent, or spiritual advisor knows you better than you do. You've come too far to go back. It's time to let the awakened dreamer within you up the next rung and up the ladder of your life. Let confusion fall away. You know exactly what to do. And that really comes through with the star. Be your own like inner GPS system here, how she's guiding herself. Letting actually maybe your inner child be your teacher. Like you might not, you might feel like you need someone to tell you or to teach you, but this is about experimenting for yourself and being amazed and being uncomfortable and being everything's magical and being compassionate to yourself, feeling alive, feeling vibrant, feeling amazed, feeling extremely present, being in this amazing moment of right now and allowing your expression to flow from your heart into the world. I just wanted to see what was on the pound deck. This is your final message. It's time to own the power you've earned and learned during this lifetime. Accept your mantle of mastery humbly. You've never been more capable and worthy of success, love, and fulfillment as you are now. And with that coming through again with this card that came out, telling you that you don't need to look outside yourself. This is saying that you are what you seek and you are the master, like that you need to not put yourself below others and not think that you're less than you actually are, to know how capable that you are. And it's time for you to express, and it's possibly even time for you to teach others so that they can be in this place of that you're in right now, where they realize that they're their own teacher too. So it is all about trusting your inner mer being to guide you, as this says. So thank you everyone for watching. Leave me a comment below. You can check out my Etsy account. I sell decks and crystals and all that kind of stuff if you're into that. And I'll see you